All right.
Okay, stand by. Go ahead, Evan.
Let's go ahead and call the meeting to order.
Good afternoon. Today is September the 12th, 2023. This is the regular meeting scheduled for the Veteran Advisory Board. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 3, please.
Item number 3, public comment.
Good afternoon. My name is Oscar Macias. Madam Chair, thank you for having me. And we are here to offer our services. We are a small business, local El Pasoans, and we would love to help military families get into homes. I'm a real estate broker. I've been in the business for 20 years. My associate, Jessica, she's been in the business for 11 years. And again, we know El Paso in and out, and that's why we're here, to offer our services for military families.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Madam Chair, just one thing, they wanted to ask to see if we can come back on the agenda for a Q&A, do a presentation. I don't know if you want to have them come back for.
Yes, so if you have any services that are free to any military or veterans, we have a resource directory. And so what we ask is that you provide us with a presentation of your services and how to contact you. And the board will hear your presentation, and if we all agree, then we'll vote for you to be included in the resource directory.
Okay.
And so if you would like, we could put you on a future agenda, and you'd be able to give that information to us in further detail.
That'll be great. How can I do that?
So if you'd like, you can leave your information with Efren for now, and then he'll be able to coordinate a future agenda to put you on.
Sounds good. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Item number 4, please.
Item number 4, approval of the minutes for the special meeting of July 11th, 2023.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 5, please.
Item number 5, receive an update from the El Paso County Veteran Organizations, Director of El Paso VA, and other guests in attendance on information and/or events of interest to El Paso County.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Garza was not able to attend. He got tied up at the clinic. So in behalf of him, just wanted to let you all know a little bit of the updates that is happening at the El Paso VA. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. The suicide prevention team has come up with an array of events for the month of September. I'm not going to go through all of them. A couple of the highlights is September 13th, they're having safe training for RTX vets at the Raytheon Company. This is via Teams, and this is open to the veteran employees. September 15th through the 17th, they are supporting the 2nd annual Bear Pride event. The location is at 303 Franklin Avenue, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is open to all to LGBT plus veterans. Also, September 21st, they are in support of the NAMI Suicide Prevention Awareness Candlelight Vigil. That is going to be in the San Jacinto Plaza from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., and this is open to the public. September 23rd, they are supporting the Isleta del Sur Pueblo Choose Life, Find Hope event. That is going to be in 9415 Wanchido Lane, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is open to Native American veterans. And then lastly, September 27th, they're going to be hosting a workshop with UTEP. This is going to be at the National Gas Building from 12 to 1 p.m., and it's open to UTEP veteran students as well. Okay? We are going to be at the Homeless Stand Down, that's September 15th. The Armed Forces Reserve Center on 11701 Montana Avenue, and it starts at 8:30 to 2 p.m., and it's open to the public as well. And then another great event that's happening this week is the 100 Years of Healthcare for Women Veterans, Thursday, 14th of September from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Ascarate Park. This event is only RSVP. To RSVP, please contact Ms. Myra Ellis. Her phone number is 915-564-6100. Flu season is officially here, and the El Paso VA has started up with their vaccine, with their flu vaccine drives. The next Saturday flu drive clinic is gonna be October 14th at all of the C-Box, and at the main, it's gonna be in the parking lot. For veterans who would want to receive their flu vaccines, all C-Box have them from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Walk-ins, no appointment is necessary, and at the main, it's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And this one is a drive-through, so it's extremely convenient. The veteran does not need to get off their car. They go through the parking garage, the staff checks them in, and they get their flu vaccines. That is also on a walkthrough basis. No appointments are necessary. 2 more events. We have the PACT Act Claims Clinic starting September 21st through the 22nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is going to be held at the Texas Army National Guard building off of Montana. The target audience for this one is National Guard and law enforcement, but of course it's open to every veteran. Again, that is Thursday and Friday. This is a 2-day event, September 21st through the 22nd, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We also have the next PACT Act clinic scheduled for October. This one is going to be Friday, October 20th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is going to be at Clint High School. The address is 13890 Alameda, Clint, Texas. Target audience, the Lower Valley veterans. Again, this is October 20th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Last but not least, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. This year's theme is celebrating the prosperity, power, and progress, recognizing the significant achievements of Hispanic and Latino people in America. We are hosting an event on Friday, September 29th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Old William Beaumont picnic area. We are going to have entertainment, food trucks, guest speakers, and our first ever Car and Shine. So it's a car show, exhibition style, just for fun. This is a great opportunity for veterans to gather together, communicate, look at cool cars, but also get some great information and resources from our community partners. Any questions?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Any questions, Mrs. Thaxton? Thank you, Ms. Petrano.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Antoinette Hunt, El Paso County Veterans Program Manager.
Give us 1 second. You are after Mr. Jacobitz.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, he couldn't get out around me, that's why.
Just 1 second. I was just about to call item number 6.
Item number 6, receive an update from the city of El Paso regarding veteran issues. Mr. Jerry?
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone, and glad to be able to brief again. So just a lot of stuff that there's going to be going on. Obviously, there's every day here in the veterans capital of the world every day is Veterans Day, right? So we always have tons of stuff that's happening. I want to bring everybody's attention something that's going to be coming up near and dear to my heart, and I think very special for our veteran community, which is September 30th, where we have our honor flight that'll be returning back from Washington D.C. with 30 Korean War and Vietnam veterans, and that will be approximately at 2 p.m., but we'll stay fluid with that. But I'd like to ask as many personnel out there that we spread the word, we get as many people out to the airport, because I'm sure if you've ever been there and you saw it, you know how much it means to those veterans to receive that welcome that they never got when they came back. When I came back from Iraq and Afghanistan, there was hundreds of people clapping, and unfortunately, those veterans did not have that same kind of love and honor given to them, so it means a tremendous amount to them. Of course, we do have the homeless standout. The city of El Paso will be there right after this. I'm going to go collect some more supplies from the departments. We did a drive with the different departments, so they're all donating stuff too. And then we're working right now, well, on November 9th, we're going to have our city veterans luncheon that's going to be held at the convention center. And I know that doesn't have a lot to do, but maybe there might be a city employee out there that doesn't get the information, so I want to make sure that we spread out that information too. We're currently working on plans to link a road from Global Reach to William Beaumont, and then also to do the old Beaumont land exchange to the city of El Paso. So it's going to be a one-for-one type of thing, which is going to allow soldiers to access William Beaumont without having to get on the loop. It'll be just a little bit faster route for them. I think a little more convenient and along just safer. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is that we finally made it happen. But something, a project I've been working on personally for a long time, is we're going to have a Gold Star Gamers e-sporting event that's going to happen at the same time with the Sun Bowl. That will be on the 28th of December at Fort Bliss, Texas. And the Battlegrounds on Fort Bliss at the Freedom's Crossings donated their facilities to accomplish that. So right now we're working on getting 30 Gold Star Gaming kids from across the United States of America and Texas. And if anybody knows any Gold Star children here in the city of El Paso, would love to invite them. So I'm kind of putting out that notice. If anybody knows of anybody that has a Gold Star, even if they're not big into esports, but they just like to play games, we'll get them in there. We got coaches, they can coach them up, and they can have a great time and be celebrated. And then also to receive recognition at the Sun Bowl for the parents that passed away. So that's all I have today. Any questions?
No? Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jacobitz. Item number 7, please.
Item number 7, receive an update from the El Paso County Veteran Assistance Office regarding veteran issues. Go ahead, Ms. Hunt.
Okay, again, good afternoon. Antoinette Hunt, El Paso County Veterans Program Manager. It's official. Yesterday, Commissioners Court approved my position as a Veterans Program Manager, so it is permanent. Tomorrow or Thursday, we will be at the 100 Years of Veterans VA Women's Healthcare at the Pavilion from 10 to 2. We are partnering with them. Friday, we will be at the Homeless Stand Down. Next Tuesday, the 19th, there is a funeral for Ricardo Murillo, Air Force Sergeant, from 10:30 to 11:30. If anybody's interested in joining us, we will be there. We will be supporting the PACTAC Clinic in the Far East on the 21st. However, we will not be there on the 22nd because on the 22nd of September, Texas Veterans Commission will be presenting the county with their big check for our financial assistance grant here on the third floor lobby of the courtroom if you'd like to join us there. Are there any questions?
No?
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations. Item number 8, please.
Item number 8, discuss and take appropriate action to draft the Veteran of the Year form for 2025.
So we have the Veteran of the Year nominations are still open. They are being accepted at the Veteran Service Office. You can drop them off to the George Jeter office or to the Northeast location. Applications are still being taken until next Friday, the 22nd. Just wanted to hear from Mr. Lopez about the judges panel and how that's coming along.
So we're doing 8. That's
Oh, sorry.
the draft of the 2025 form. You're doing 9, I think.
Yes, we needed Mr. Williams here so we can actually talk about
Oh,
changing
okay,
the
okay.
form and changing it for next year. That's what that is. So we will actually push that to our next month's agenda. Hopefully, Mr. Williams will be here to join us and he can lead that discussion for us. So I'd like to make a motion to move item number 8 to next month's agenda.
Sec.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, item number 9, please.
Item number 9, discuss and take appropriate action to choose the judges panel for the Veteran of the Year for 2024.
Mr. Lopez?
Yeah, so we needed to get, I know we have Miss Linda, myself, and I believe Mr. Thaxton as well. And we needed to get 2 more people. Okay, I can get, I have,
We're using Ms. Hunt as well, right?
yes, so we need 1 more person, right? I have, would you like to be on our board? All right, we have our board.
So can you make a motion to include everyone's names and list that as our judges panel for this year?
I would like to make a motion to approve the judges panel by adding Mr. David Thaxton, myself, and I'm not sure, Antoinette Hunt, and then
James? What's your last?
what was your last name again? I'm sorry?
Your last?
Green.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
So in a previous meeting, we discussed that they would meet during the last 2 weeks, either that last week of September or that first week in October. And so, Mr. Lopez, you can get with everyone to coordinate your meeting time.
Okay.
Does anybody have anything else to add?
How many nominations do we have already? Do you know?
Last time I checked, there was 5 nominations.
Okay.
Okay, so please spread the word about the Veteran of the Year. We're still accepting these nominations, so please get it out, and I'll send another email out as well about it. Okay, item number 10, please.
Item number 10, discuss and take appropriate action on training for all board members on the policies and procedures as an appointee to the Veteran Advisory Board.
So I would like to make a motion to move this item to next month's agenda when we actually have our other 2 board members with us. We do have a new board member that we want included in this. So I'd like to make a motion to move this item to next month's agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 11, please.
Item number 11, receive monthly updates from the Veteran Advisory Board members on items of interest or issues from the representative or precinct veterans. Precinct 1, Mr. Lopez.
On October 28th, UTEP is hosting their Hope Clinic again, I believe at the Kelly Memorial Food Bank. And that's going to be in the morning, and that's to address anyone that has, that needs resources that are struggling for housing. So the homeless population, homeless prevention type stuff. I know, I believe GI Forum and Endeavors will be there to provide those services as well. They'll have a full clinic for shots and checkups and things like that. On October 28th, Endeavors is hosting a Day of the Dead event where there will be showcasing an altar at the El Paso Museum of Art. And that's a Saturday, again, October 28th at 4 p.m. And it's open to the community. They'll have the museum itself is doing a parade, and then we'll have our veterans that created the altar there as well to showcase the altar in the museum. And that's it for Precinct 1.
Okay. Precinct 2, Ms. Alexa McCray.
If we may, being that yesterday was September 11th, I just want us to take a moment of silence to remember the remembrance of that event. Thank you, everyone. So a few things that I have upcoming. We have the El Paso Women Veterans Group that is upcoming. They're meeting this Saturday. They meet from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., and that is at 3730 Saluki. For all the women veterans that are wanting to come out and get any information and get any support, and meet any new women veterans, that's a great place to do it. And that meeting is monthly, every third Saturday at that same location. The next crisis intercept mapping meeting will be hybrid. We're doing that on October 26th. That is scheduled from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., and that is going to be at, right now, the MVP and One Stop. So if anybody is interested, this is our response to the governor's challenge in answer to veteran suicide here in our region. We're looking for any community partners, anybody who's involved with, any emergency responses or anybody that's in crisis and things like that, or even engages with veterans and our military service members on a regular basis. We're inviting everybody to come join this meeting. The goal is to actually create a deliverable to give to our organizations that service our service members and our veterans, to actually give them a map, really, of how to guide our service members and our veterans in our community to ensure that they aren't lost when they're transitioning through organizations, and how they can maintain support and also give warm handoffs when we are transitioning our service members in between organizations. So our goal is to actually create something, to streamline this process for our community, so that way they know how to respond to our service members and veterans that come in for assistance in our community. And lastly, we are planning for Women's Veterans Day 2024. So far, we've only had one brief meeting, to kind of talk about some dates and some locations. So our next meeting is upcoming on October the 2nd at 11:30 a.m. That'll be at the MVP and One Stop as well. So just reach out or come attend the meeting if you'd like to share your inputs. This will be our last meeting where we will be allowing organizations to join. And then from there on, we'll just be planning through the next year. So if anybody has any interest in helping with Women's Veterans Day 2024, please join us October 2nd at the MVP and One Stop. And that's all I have.
Quick question for you. You said the October 26th meeting is virtually or at the MVPN?
It's hybrid. It's
Okay,
both.
so it's either or at the One Stop in the Northeast, right? Okay.
And that's it.
Precinct number 3, absent. Precinct number 4, go ahead, Mr. Texan.
Oh, okay, they've already mentioned the homeless stand down. The RAD, the Retiree Appreciation Day out at Fort Bliss is going to be on October 20th. It's a Friday, and I believe it's going to be at the Centennial Club. I have to confirm the location. I'll get it for next month. MOWW meets this coming Saturday, and also on October 21st. But on October 14th will be their annual Massing of the Colors. And so we have invited all the veterans organizations, ROTC organizations, the city, county, fire department, the sheriff's department and such, to bring their color guards and assemble on October 14th. That'll be at 1 p.m. Ceremony. They'll start lining up and registering probably about 11:30, and that's at the El Paso Community College District Offices on Viscount building, the administrative building A, and on October 14th. Then the MOWW will also start their veteran forums 2 weeks prior to Veterans Day. And that is when they go out and they visit grade schools, third, fourth, and fifth graders, and talk to them about what Veterans Day is all about. And they usually do two schools a day for 2 weeks, so about a dozen schools that will visit and just talk to like I said, third to fifth graders about how Veterans Day came about, what it means, and do a little patriotic education. The UAVO, United American Veteran Organizations, their board meeting is September 19th at Denny's on Trans Mountain, and their membership meeting is on Wednesday, this September 27th, and I don't know where the location is this month. They move it around a little bit. I haven't confirmed the location for it. The El Paso, Texas Flags Across America, their board meeting is September 19th. Okay, the UAVO's board meeting is at 10 a.m. And then Flags Across America, their board meeting is on September 19th, it's Tuesday, and it's at 6 p.m. at the flag site. Their following Tuesday night is their monthly membership meeting and such. They've got the Northeast Parade coming up, Veterans Day Parade, and theirs this year is going to be on Friday, November 10th, because the other Veterans Day Parade downtown is going to be on Saturday, the 11th this year, actually on Veterans Day. And the Veterans at Breakfast meet September 28th at the American Legion, 4724 Vulcan. That's at 8:30 in the morning. There's usually about 100 different veterans and veterans groups represented there. And it's a good meeting to get a lot of information and share information with others. I attended the VAC last month on behalf of the Veteran Advisory Board. That's the city's Veteran Advisory Council, and shared with them. And the last thing, it's in the early stages of planning, but a member of MOWW and the MOAA, Military Officers Association, Major General Greer, will be turning 100 in March of next year. So I think those two organizations are each going to do something for him or get together and do something, and we haven't really planned that out yet, but just put it on your calendar. I don't know the exact date yet, but he'll be turning 100 March in March of next year, so we'll be working on that. That's it.
Thank you.